Hello, and welcome to I Should Say That Out Loud, the holiday edition. This is my first ever holiday edition, and this is really itchy. I thought I would take some time to talk about what it's like to enjoy holidays and celebrations as an autistic person. My first example is a birthday celebration, but still, it's about gift giving. And when people ask you what you want for either your birthday or Christmas or the holidays, it's hard as an autistic person to get your mind off of the one track mindset of I want one thing and one thing only, and that's all I can think about, and that's all I can talk about. And so if you're going to keep asking me over and over again, I'm going to keep giving you the same answer. So I think I was like turning 11 and my dad asked me what I wanted for my birthday, and he wanted ideas for other family members, which he didn't communicate to me. But he asked me what I wanted for my birthday, and I said I want a 10-speed bike. And then he asked me a couple days later, so what else do you want for your birthday? I'm like, a 10-speed bike. It's like, well, okay, so what are some other ideas? Like some other things that you're interested in or that you would like? I'm like, a 10-speed bike. And no matter how he phrased the question, I gave him the same answer. I want a 10-speed bike. And that's all I can think about. Um, So, if you are struggling asking your autistic children or spouse or brother or sister or a family member of any kind what they want for Christmas or their birthday, and they're on a one track mindset, it's okay. Just you don't have to keep asking them. You can get creative and use it as an opportunity to discover what they like and just pay attention to what they do on a daily basis if you have, regular contact with them, or just give them something that is a new opportunity to try something different. And maybe don't spend a crazy amount of money on it because they might not like it, but they might like it. And especially for kids, we don't know what we like yet until we're older. So even if we're stuck on a one track mindset, we just might not know that, oh, I like Legos or I like books or I like movies or music or, any other dolls, art, drawing, painting, any other kind of thing that might be out there that we just haven't tried yet. So try new gifts if they're on the one track mindset. And maybe have a conversation about not about gifts, but about other topics and ask them questions, what they've been doing lately and what they've tried or what they haven't tried. And don't ask them about gifts. Just have a conversation. And if it's a very short conversation, you have to get creative and just try new things. And that's okay. It's fun. I got so many gifts when I was younger that I never tried before, and I was pleasantly surprised, even though I wouldn't have asked for them. I got like an art kit one year. I was like, oh my gosh, this looks like so much fun. Um, and I got a lot of new gifts over the years that allowed me to try new things that I would not have asked for, which I really appreciated. So, like I said, even if it goes by the wayside quickly or if it takes them a while to give it a try, give it a few tries. They might not be interested in it right away, but maybe try a different time of the day, a different day when they're in a different kind of mood, and don't give up on it immediately just because they're so fixated on the thing that they do want that they did get. They might want to play with that for a while first and then put the other thing on the back burner till they get bored with the thing that they love, and then you can introduce the new thing. Some tips and ideas that you can think of. Also, I wanted to talk about decorating for the holidays and wrapping and all the fun, messy things that a lot of times I found myself doing this at times. We as adults have a strict timeline and a short amount of time to get things done, especially during the holidays. But our kids don't always fit within that time frame of, okay, we got to get this done at this time, and then we have to go to this activity, and then we have this, and then this, and shopping and cooking and all the things. And kids don't fit into those constraints. So I found that it was very helpful for me over the years to slow down my pace of decorating and cooking and shopping and doing all of those things so I could incorporate my kids into the process. So, excuse me, instead of putting the tree up and decorating it all in one day or in one afternoon or in one evening, I found, okay, I'm going to put the tree up in one day, maybe get the lights on. And now that most trees are pre-lit, it's a lot easier to do that stuff all in one day. And then the next day, maybe put the ornaments on. And maybe the next day after that, put all the other little decorations around, or in whatever order you want to try it in. Or just maybe spread it out throughout the day when the kids are more rested and interested to help again. And if they don't want to help at all, that's okay too, but at least give them a chance to try every year or each day, or each kind of round that you go back to that activity of decorating and getting into the holiday spirit. Because rushing kids, and especially autistic kids, through these kinds of strict timelines and enjoying things in a fast pace is not feasible or enjoyable for kids, a lot of kids, but then especially autistic kids who have a lot of sensory issues of, this stuff, and it's itchy and it's prickly, and it might get them too hyped up. It might get them dysregulated. They might need a break and then come back to it. And just pay attention throughout the process of noticing what they enjoy doing and what they don't enjoy doing and what causes them to need a break. And then in future rounds or future years, you can bring them into the parts where they do enjoy, and just do the parts that they don't enjoy yourself. And kind of ebb and flow with that as you get to know your kids better and your family better, so that everyone can enjoy it and get in the season and participate as a family and build these family traditions. I know a lot of times we have traditions from our childhood that we want to keep going, but it just doesn't always work with all of the next generation, and that's okay. That's when we start new traditions. I know I got a Christmas frame one year from a friend, and I was like, what do I do with this Christmas frame? I can't leave it up all year round. And I don't want to put just a regular picture in it because it's a Christmas frame. So this is not the first one I got, but this is one that I've gotten to add to my collection, because with that first frame that I got 25 or so years ago, I decided to put the Christmas morning picture of my kids into it. And so I had my two girls at the time. So the first Christmas frame of my now like 25 frame collection is my daughters on Christmas morning when they were 2 and 3, and or 1 and 3, sorry. And now I have frames and pictures of all 3 of my kids every Christmas morning for the past 25 years, which is a really fun thing to look back on and see how they've grown over the years and how kind of Christmas has evolved in our family. And my kids now enjoy coming over and looking at all of their pictures from when they were younger and the past holidays, and it triggers a lot of memories and conversations, and remember when, and this was so much fun, and oh my gosh, you gave me that year. And it's a great way to collect just a lot of memories and a way to look back on them as you gather as a family. So that is a tradition that I started myself. That was not a past tradition. So you can try to keep old traditions going with your family, or you can start new ones and have fun with it. And the most important thing is just to pay attention to your kids and to your family members, whether they're, little tiny toddlers to teenagers to adults, and watch for those moments that give you glimmers of where they are super interested in life and activities and passions and sensory issues and struggles, and where they need breaks, and allow time for those breaks, and for yourself too. Because it's hard to raise, an autistic family, or to be an autistic person in any family. So we need breaks too. So allow yourself for that. And also spreading out the decorating and shopping and everything for yourself is a very positive and wonderful thing. So give yourself that grace and that time to enjoy the season and not rush through it with all the things that are on the list. Maybe shorten the list, make it more doable for yourself. And then as you allow yourself time to rest and enjoy the moments, I found that it's helped me to get more accomplished rather than if I'm trying to rush through everything and force everybody to fit into the groove of the rushed holiday season. So take time, rest, pay attention to yourself and your kids and your family, and enjoy the holiday season and enjoy each other. That's the most important thing. Enjoy each other, learn about each other as these days of the holiday draw near. And as we draw together over the holiday season, it's such a great opportunity to get to know each other and to try new tactics and new strategies and new approaches and to practice new self-care and get better at taking care of ourselves and our family. So happy holidays to everybody. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. And let me know if these tips helped. If you have other tips that you would like to share with the audience, I should say that out loud is the name of my podcast. And I just wanted to share all of my holiday tips and tricks with you. So share out loud what you would like to contribute to the conversation about the holidays. Thank you so much. Have a great day and holiday season. Bye-bye.